This time we ask you please rise and remove your caps for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner. Following the Star Spangled Banner, we'll be throwing out the first pitch performed tonight by Mr. George Hoffman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Fantastic. Thank you, George. Okay, at this time we'll have the throwing out of the first pitch. It's being thrown out tonight by Greg Hoover, Senior Vice President of First Bank and Retail Banking. I got to tell a story on Greg. Greg's mother was actually a legal assistant to me for many years. I recall when he was about 6 or 7 years old, running around my law office. He's grown up a little bit since then. Greg, I'm sure you haven't warmed up, so you've got a great excuse if it bounces 4 times. Whenever you're ready. All right, there you go. Nice job.
The 2022 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is a 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutshaw. Glad to be with you here tonight as we've got a heck of a matchup on our hands on the 7th of July in 2022. It's the 15-11 Strasburg Express hosting the 17-10 Woodstock River Bandits. Woodstock comes in with a first place view in the North Division. They're a game and a half up on the Express, who are technically second place in the North. Percentage points behind Strasburg are the Newmarket Rebels at 17-13. Lucas Hartman gets the baseball tonight for the Strasburg Express, and Hartman has been pretty darn good so far this year. Lucas is a 5'9" righty from Western Carolina University. He's out of Bradenton, Florida, and he will get the starting nod tonight for the Strasburg Express. Now the starting lineup for the Woodstock River Bandits. Leading off and playing left field, it's R.J. Stinson. Max Galvin, the DH, bats second. Batting third and playing position number 3, the first baseman, Renzo Gonzalez. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, it's the third baseman, Jack Spike. Batting fifth and playing center, Jacoby Long. Batting sixth for Woodstock, the catcher, Justin Walks. Batting seventh, Jose Hernandez, the shortstop. Batting eighth is Tomas Sanchez, the right fielder. And batting ninth and playing second, it's Frankie Ritter.
From William Carey University, left fielder, number 6, R.J. Stinson.
Beautiful night at the yard. Temps in the high 70s, some breeze, and humidity is dropping. R.J. Stinson will lead it off tonight for the Woodstock River Bandits. Stinson out of William Carey University is a 5'10" righty. Woodstock coming off of a 4-1 victory last night at Percival, while Strasburg was idle. The first pitch of the game is a called strike at 7:01 as Lucas Hartman finds the zone. Stinson batting .261, that's down low. Stinson does have a hit this year off of Hartman. Lucas coming in 14 and a third innings pitched, 18 strikeouts, and a 1.26 ERA, the 1-1. And down low, 2 balls and a strike. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Live coverage of the Valley League out of the North Division. You can watch this game on YouTube and Facebook. You can pull it up on your TV or iPad or laptop. 2-1 is outside to Stinson. It's 3-1. Make sure you tell your friends and family who you want to join in and watch the ball game to find our YouTube or Facebook. 3-1. And Hartman finds the zone, bottom of the zone. Woodstock dugout did not like it. Counts full, 3-2. Full count to the leadoff hitter, Stenson. Hartman deals. And ball 4, and a very close pitch, similar to the pitch before. This time it's a ball, and it's a leadoff walk for the River Bandits here in the first.
Miami-Dade, number 12, Max Galvin.
Leadoff walk to Stenson. That brings up Max Galvin, the DH. Very close pitches in that first at-bat. Galvin out of Miami-Dade. He's from Bradenton Beach, Florida. Throw over and Stenson back in safely. These two teams currently the top of the North Division as that is lined in the left for a base hit. And Woodstock cooking early, first and second, and nobody out.
First baseman from the University of Miami.
Stenson moves up to second on the base knock by Max Galvin, not wasting any time. So that'll bring up Renzo Gonzalez, the first baseman. Renzo is out of Miami University. He's from Miami, Florida, 5'10", lefty, 190. Hartman pitched against Woodstock last week in a Strasburg victory, showing bunt, pulling back, and taking a ball. It's 1-0, and he did give up a run in the first inning, but after that, he was money. He went 5 innings, allowed, I think, 2 hits and that 1 run, and he did get the victory in the low-scoring affair for Strasburg. First victory of the year for Strasburg against Woodstock, that was. 1-0, and that's a strike, 1-1. Defense tonight behind Hartman. In left field, it's Kohler. Center, Robinson, and Browns in right. Denton's at third, Albert at short, Cox at second, Claunch at first, and Ebel doing the catching. 1-1 to Renzo Gonzalez, batting .366 on the summer, and he takes down low in the dirt, 2-1. Gonzalez still looking for his first home run, but he does have 12 RBIs, and he's batting .500 off of Lucas Hartman. Hartman 10 pitches in, 4 strikes and 6 balls, 2-1. And that's a swing and a ground ball up the middle. Albert going to touch second, go to first, and it's a double play. Heck of a play out there by Armando Albert. He just got a piece of the second base bag, and he threw it over to first and doubled him up. That'll be a 6-3 double play, and there are quickly 2 outs. So a big double play there. That'll bring up Jack Spike. So Stinson moves up to third base. Galvin out on the double play, along with Gonzalez. Jack Spike fouls the first pitch back, and it's 0-1. That was a huge double play as it was hit pretty softly, but Armando Albert was just able to get up the middle behind the bag and touch the bag and get it over to first. Spike trying to come up big, swing and a miss, way behind the fastball, and it's 0-2. Jack is batting .276 on the summer. He has a home run and 12 RBIs. He is out of Winthrop University, and he's from Lawrenceville, Georgia. 0-2 the count as Hartman comes set from the stretch, runner at third. Spike with his hands held high in the pitch. Fastball off the plate, just missing, and it's 1-2. Hartman not missing by a lot on most of these pitches, but they are out of the zone according to the home plate umpire. One ball and 2 strikes to Jack Spike. Carolina blue barrel on his baseball bat. 1-2. Fastball up and out of the zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a walk, a single, and a 6-3 double play for Spike, the cleanup hitter. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Hartman comes set at the belt. And the 16th pitch of the inning is a strike 3 called, and the half inning is over. Woodstock with a great chance to get on the board early, but they leave him out there. Stranded at third, we go to the bottom of the first. John Gillis is on the mound tonight for the Woodstock River Bandits. We go to the bottom of the first. John Gillis is on the mound for the Woodstock River Bandits. Gillis is a 6'4" righty out of the University of South Alabama. He is from Crestview, Florida. Starting lineup for the Express, leading off and playing second base is Jonah Cox. Batting second, the DH, Tommy Tavares. Batting third and playing first is Cam Clunch. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Zane Denton. Batting fifth and playing right is Graham Brown. Batting sixth tonight for the Express, it's Corey Robinson. Batting seventh, Henry Kohler. Batting eighth is the catcher, Garrick Ebel, and batting ninth is the shortstop, Armando Albert. Jonah Cox steps in to lead off the bottom of the first. First pitch is fouled away off the hands, and the count is 0-1. Gillis on the year, not much of a sample size. 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, and no ERA. Cox, the batter, coming in with a .297 batting average, no home runs. He has 12 RBIs. 0-1. And he swings and misses at a high fastball, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cox is from Oral Roberts University. He's from Thornton, Colorado, 6'3", righty, 200 pounds. John Gillis quickly ahead 0-2 as he works exclusively from the stretch. The tall righty comes set, and the pitch. And strike 3 looking, an emphatic strike 3 call behind the plate by the home plate umpire, and there's 1 out. So we got him looking on 3 pitches. 1 up, 1 down, and that'll bring up Tommy Tavares, the designated hitter. Tavares is a sophomore out of the University of Pittsburgh. He's from Brooklyn, New York. Bats from the right side. First pitch is popped up right side and out of play into foul territory. It is 0-1.
Please return all foul balls to the train station. In exchange, you got a nice cold freeze pop waiting for you, and they're pretty good.
Tavares coming in batting a .142. He's 2 for 14, still looking for his first home run and first ribby. Extremely good fielder with a heck of an arm. He's got very good speed, and he's a good hitter. Grounds that one down the third baseline, but foul past the bag, and it's 0-2. Other games around the Valley League tonight: Winchester's at Front Royal, Harrisonburg's at Covington, Purcellville's at Newmarket, and Charlottesville-Waynesboro rained out tonight. That game will be moved to the 24th of July at 7 o'clock. So divisional games, Winchester holding the last playoff spot in the North, taking on the Cardinals, and then Newmarket, who are tied with the Express, take on the Cannons, who are last in the North, 0-2. Strike three looking, and John Gillis is 2/3 of the way to an immaculate inning here in this
East Carolina.
first inning. 2 strikeouts looking, and there are 2 outs. 6 pitches and 6 strikes. And that'll bring up Cam Claunch, the first baseman. Claunch is out of East Carolina University, 6'4" lefty from Mooresville, North Carolina. Gillis, 6 pitches, 6 strikes, and we'll see what Claunch can do against him here. Cam batting .352 with a home run and 7 RBIs. He takes, check swing, he didn't go, and that'll end the immaculate inning possibility. One and 0 the count. Claunch trying to get Strasburg their first base runner of the night, and that is popped up the chute behind the plate and out of play. Defense tonight behind the starting pitcher John Gillis, and left it's Stinson, center Long, and in right Sanchez. Spikes at third, Hernandez is at short, Ritter's at second, Gonzalez is at first, and Wax is doing the catching for Woodstock. One and 1 the count. And called strike 2. Gillis is firing in strikes early on here. One, 2 to Claunch. And down and in, Gillis was walking off the mound. He thought he had him looking with his hat crooked. Not as crooked as Fernando Rodney used to wear it, but pretty crooked. Rodney would finish it off and then shoot an arrow up to the stars. 2-2 to Claunch. Strike 3 looking, and Strasburg goes down looking 3 consecutive times in the first. John Gillis, a heck of a first inning. 3 punch outs, and we're through an inning of play. We go to the second. We're through 1, and Woodstock and Strasburg are tied at 0. Jacoby Long will lead it off for the River Bandits. 5, 6, and 7. Long, Wax, and Hernandez, as Lucas Hartman will get back on the rubber and start this second inning. Jacoby Long is batting .274 with 10 RBIs, and the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Jacoby is out of the University of Miami. He's from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. 6'2", switch hitting. And that is popped up in the infield. Hartman, the pitcher, coming in. He's going to call it, and it eventually comes down and nonchalantly one-hands it with a smile on his face, and there's 1 out here in the second.
The catcher from Nova Southeastern University, number 22, Justin Watts.
You don't see the pop out to the pitcher very often, especially the one-handed pop out, but that's what just happened. 1 out in the second. Here's Justin Watts, the catcher. Justin is out of Nova Southeastern University. He's from Pembroke Pines, Florida. Is Woodstock's entire team from Florida? A lot of guys. One guy from Woodstock. 0-1 the count to Walks. And a swing and a foul back. It's 0-2. Walks is batting .325 on the season. He's 14 for 43 with a home run and 8 RBIs as he bats from the left side. Hartman deals the 0-2 and a fastball up the ladder, misses 1-2. You know, I talk about the high fastballs looking really good and being impossible, almost impossible to hit. I was watching a big league game today, and a team was really targeting the high quadrant of the box, and the guy was just swinging through it. He could not touch it. Doesn't matter what level of baseball you are. If you're getting it up there high enough, there aren't many guys that can touch that high elevated fastball, but it does look good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball, strike 3 looking, and this has been a ball game of strikeouts early. Strikeouts looking especially. That's 2 for Woodstock, and there's already 3 for Strasburg.
College Kendall, number 11, Jose Hernandez.
So 2 outs here in the second inning, and that brings up Jose Hernandez, the shortstop. The last time these two teams played when Hartman pitched, it was a pitcher's duel. Here's Jose Hernandez, the shortstop. Jose takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Hernandez is out of Miami-Dade Kendall, and guess where he's from? Miami, Florida. 0-1 is chopped in the box foul, and it's quickly 0-2. This next pitch for Hartman will be number 26, and he deals. Check swing, did he go? He did. Oh, his runner's not going to run. Hernandez is just going to walk back to the dugout. And the catcher, Ebel, who had to go chase the baseball, tagged him out, and the inning is over. Another strikeout. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the second. Strasburg coming up. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. Woodstock and Strasburg still scoreless. Express 4-5-6. They're going to look to get the bat off the back this time out. And first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Strasburg struck out looking 3 times in a row to start the game. 1-0. And a swing and a broken back grounder to second. Frankie Ritter's there to make the play, and there's 1 out. 1 up, 1 down, and here comes Graham Brown, the right fielder.
Now batting the right fielder from Coastal Carolina, number 26, Graham Brown.
So a substitution after Jose Hernandez didn't hustle to run to first after the drop third strike. He has been pulled from the game. Mike Bocock during the half inning went to talk to him, and it quickly ended, and he pulled him out of the game. So Jalen Buster will be sliding into the 7 spot, as that is lined to second base, and Frankie Ritter, although he's not a big guy, or a tall guy, he was able to make the catch. Frankie Ritter listed at 5'10", but there are quickly 2 outs. Here's Corey Robinson, the center fielder. And first pitch swinging to short on the backhand. Long throw to first in time. And the half inning is over. Strasburg goes down 1-2-3. We go to the third. We go to the top of the third inning. It'll be 8-9-1 for the River Bandits. Tomas Sanchez, Frankie Ritter, and R.J. Stinson. Tomas Sanchez leads it off out of Texas Wesleyan University. He's from DeWitt, Virginia. He has two home run games this year, one of those coming here. First pitch is a fastball missing up high, 1-0. Sanchez has 5 home runs total, 4 combined in those 2 games. Also has 14 RBIs. He's batting .239, and he takes outside from Lucas Hartman, 2-0. Nothing to score here in the top of the third inning from Strasburg. The Express coming in second, the North at 15-11. Woodstock is first at 17-10, 2-0. And a fastball that's not a strike, 3-0. Hartman, 17 strikes, 12 balls through 2+ innings. 3-0. And that's a strike, and it's 3-1. So looking at things so far, Gillis for Woodstock, 3 strikeouts through 2 innings, and Hartman through 2+ has 3 strikeouts. 3-1. Breaking ball, and it missed. The ball popped out of Ebel's glove. Must have been outside. Some umpires don't call it a strike if you don't catch it, but a leadoff walk, second time that's happened tonight for Hartman. And it brings up Frankie Ritter, the second baseman. He's just up the road in Winchester from Shenandoah. Ritter is now playing shortstop. From Stephen City, Virginia. Wouldn't be surprised if he shows bunt here. He does, and he takes a strike, 0-1. The umpire has an interesting strike call. He just shoots his arm out to the right. But it's quick. We as long as there's some type of signaling. 0-1 the count. Ritter shows bunt again, pulls back, takes a breaking ball outside. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a throw over. Looking at team stats coming into this ball game, Woodstock second in the league at average with 258 as a team coming in. Strasburg seventh as that ball is hit high into the air to left field. Going back to the wall, looking up, and it's off the wall. Sanchez had to stay at second, and that's a long single. And Strasburg extremely fortunate there. Frankie Ritter just missing a home run, and Sanchez was stuck at second base just in case the catch was made and left. So a single off the wall, and it's first and second, nobody out, just like it was in the first inning for the River Bandits. So not much, I guess, Sanchez could have done there. I mean, he had to wait to make sure it wasn't caught. Then he kind of got stuck at second and almost fell down. First and second, nobody out for R.J. Stinson. He walked his first time up. Let's see if he shows bunt. Claunch is in at first for Strasburg, playing up. He does not. Takes a ball. So Woodstock, one of the better hitting teams in the league average-wise. They come in with 11 home runs. Strasburg with 10. Woodstock 122 RBI, Strasburg 121 as Hartman steps off. Woodstock has scored 149 runs to Strasburg's 142, so they're very similar. The pitch from Hartman, called strike, 1-1 on the pitching side. Woodstock second in the league at ERA at 3.08. Strasburg third, big gap there from second to third with a 3.83. Every team in the league has above a 4 ERA except for 3. 1-1, and he misses. 2-1. Woodstock has thrown 5 shutouts this year. Opponents are hitting .210 against them. 1 complete game. Two-one. And that misses. Strasburg coming in with 253 strikeouts pitching-wise. Woodstock 211. Strasburg's also walked more people. And coming in had allowed 1 less hit. So, I mean, these teams are almost carbon copies besides the defense, which Strasburg is bottom of the pack in. 3-1 the count to Stinson. Nobody out, first and second for Woodstock. He walked his first time up and a throw over, and Hartman faked the throw. Cox wasn't at the bag, and he stepped off properly, so there was no balk. And that is a ground ball shortstop up the middle. Albert's going to go to first with it. Long throw, not in time. It'll be an infield single. Heck of a tough play for Albert. Nothing he could really do on it. It was hit up the middle to the right, and he was just able to get a glove on it, saving a run. But Woodstock with the bases loaded and nobody out here in the third. First hit of the night for Stinson, third overall for Woodstock. And this is a sticky situation for the Express as time called, and Garrick Ebel will go out to talk, and the umpire will follow right behind him. So Max Galvin, who singled through the left side of the infield his first time up, will bat. Bases loaded, nobody out in a 0-0 game. Corners will play in for Strasburg, looking to cut down the runner at the plate. Claunch playing in at first and Denton at third. Here's the pitch. Change up missing, and Hartman unusual tonight for him. He's just falling behind. He cannot get ahead, and when you're working from behind, that's trouble. 1-0. Fastball misses, 2-0. Hartman, 22 strikes and 19 balls. 2-0 the count. Let's see if Galvin gets the green light here to hack away. Probably going to get a good pitch. The pitch. And a called strike. Lucas finds the outer part, 2-1. Two-one the count to the lefty Galvin. swing and a foul back, and it's 2-2. Hello to our 30 viewers over on Facebook and our 25 on YouTube. We're in the top of the third inning. Woodstock and Strasburg. River Bandits threatening. Great chance to score a couple, at least. Hartman looks in for his signs. The righty comes set at the belt. And the pitch. Fastball fouled back, out of play, still 2-2. Strasburg was off last night following the night before victory over Winchester 3-1 in a game that lasted 2 hours and 39 minutes. Strasburg won that game 3-1, and that was their 15th win of the year. 2-2 again. Swing and a chopper. That's going to be a foul ball. If that ball stayed fair, that would have been trouble for Woodstock. Sanchez was standing put at third, and it makes no sense why he would, because he has to go there. And if it stayed fair, Gary could have just picked up the ball and gone home and touched the plate. But it had enough side spin on it, some English, where it rolled foul off the grass, and I guess you'd say Woodstock catches a bit of a break there. Last thing you want to do in this spot, there's three things. Number one, strike out. Number two, pop out. And number three, ground it back to the pitcher. 2-2. And he takes, and it's full, 3-2. Pressure on this pitch. I'd say most of the pressure's on the pitcher here. Have to throw a strike. Full count, nobody out. Hartman comes set, bases juiced for the River Bandits. And a foul back again. It was a fastball up and in, and he stayed alive. That was pitch number 8 of this at-bat. So we will do it again. Let's see who wins this battle here between Hartman and Galvin. Galvin already 1 for 1 tonight. 3-2. And a foul back again. They are just going at it. Hartman just continuing to fire fastballs in there, and Galvin not able to keep it fair, but he is staying alive. That's now 9 pitches in the at-bat. Number 10 will be coming up. Unless we see a triple play here on a before the pitch. Full count again. 48 pitches for Hartman already. 3-2. Swing and a liner into center. Coming in is Robinson. He's not going to make the catch. 1 run will score, and the River Bandits on a pop-up single take a 1-0 lead. He was able to fight it off. The leadoff walk comes back to bite Hartman, as they usually do. Woodstock still bases loaded and nobody out, and that'll bring up Renzo Gonzalez, the first baseman, and we've got a meeting at the mound from Strasburg's pitching coach. Heck of an at-bat there for Max Galvin, and just a heads up, these two teams will play again tomorrow night. It'll be at Woodstock. So a big game tonight. Strasburg, who has won the North
50-50 coming through
by very close margins the last couple of years. They beat Woodstock out last year by half a game, and the year before I think it was by a game. So still nobody out. And Hartman will face Renzo Gonzalez. He hit into a 6-3 double play his first time up. So, big moment here in this ball game. Gonzalez going to try to get redemption after hitting into the double play last inning. First pitch, check swing, and it missed. 1-0. Hartman again going to have to try to battle back, working behind in the count. Woodstock a run on 4 hits. The pitch, Hartman, swing and a miss. High fastball. Well located pitch there from Lucas, and it's 1-1. Hello to Candace watching, Alexandra, Steve, Stanley. It's over on Facebook. 1-1. And breaking ball missing up high, evidently 2-1. Looked like a pretty good pitch, a slider. It stayed up a bit, but was not called a strike. 2-1. Swing and a high pop-up. This should call the infield fly here. And there's the infield fly as the catch is made by Denton. And there's one of those things you don't want to do out of the three, a pop-out. Pop out in the infield, and there's one out here in the third.
Number 31, Jack Spike.
So scored a P5 pop out to the third baseman Denton for the first out. And that brings up Jack Spike, the third baseman. He struck out looking his first time up. Strasburg, I guess, got to get back into normal depth. Double play depth. So Spike going to try to get Woodstock some more runs. First pitch, and that's called a strike, 0-1. Woodstock 1, Strasburg nothing here in the top of the third inning. Jack Spike batting with the bases juiced. Spike takes up high, 1-1, sorry. One pitch. Swing and a miss. He went up the ladder, and Spike frustrated with himself that he couldn't lay off of it. It's 1-2. So suddenly it's 1-2 strikes. And this time Jack lays off, same spot, different result as he laid off and didn't go after it. 2-2. On deck is Jacoby Long. He'll bat here in the inning as long as Spike doesn't hit into a double play. 2-2. Fastball. Oh my, and that missed. 3-2. Whew. Tough luck there for Hartman. Apparently it was outside. That's a pitch you've got to have, especially in this spot. And now another ball will walk in a run. 3-2. And a foul into the net, into the Woodstock on deck circle. 3-2. Whew, man, that was a close pitch. Full count to Spike. It'll be pitch number 7 of the at-bat. And it missed. And that pitch that was not called a strike costs Strasburg a run. It's 2-0 Woodstock here in the third. Scoring from third was Ritter. Everybody will move up.
Center fielder, number 28, Jacoby Long.
So a walk and an RBI for Spike. And here's Jacoby Long, the center fielder. Popped out to the pitcher his first time up. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside, 1-0. Hartman just unable to get ahead tonight. That's unlike him. He's been lights out all year. And you know, the pitch count is mounting for him. He's a guy, if you're Strasburg, you want to have out there as long as possible because he's got such good stuff. 1-0. Fastball, this time a called strike, 1-1. 62 pitches for Hartman through 2 1/3. 1-1 is a ground ball to third. Denton Fields goes to second for one, scooped at second and no play, and it cost Strasburg a run. Denton, instead of coming home, he tried to turn the double play at second, and it's 3-0 Woodstock. So first and third, 3-0 River Bandits. spike out at second on the fielder's choice. RBI for Long. And first pitch swinging is Justin Walks, the catcher. He fouls it away, and it's 0-1. So Woodstock now 3 runs here in the inning. A walk, single, 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 pop out, walk, and fielder's choice. So the walks have been costly tonight. 0-1 the count. And a breaking ball in there for a strike, and Hartman trying to limit the damage. It's 0-2. He's quickly back on the rubber. The righty looks in for his signs. Walks went down looking his first time up. The 0-2. Swing and a foul back. And batter's saying that was catcher's interference. Umpire shakes his head no. So Walks claiming he was hit, and he's got some things to say to Ebel. Still talking to him back there. But umpire evidently didn't see it, or it didn't happen. 0-2 and throw over to first. Back in safely is Jacoby Long. I mean, this could be the end of the line in this inning for Hartman. Runner goes, the pitch is up high, and Garrick will just let him go. It'll be a stolen base. Pitch from Hartman, and breaking ball misses, blocked by Ebel, 2-2. Woodstock second and third, 2 outs, already up 3-0 in the third. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball inside, full count, 3-2. On deck is Jalen Buster. He'd be the only man not to have hit in the inning if he can get up here, or he is the only man not to have hit in the inning so far. If Walks can get on the pitch. Swing and a foul back, and Ebel kind of bobbed. It looked like he got hit in the head by the bat. And he seems shaken up back there. Hopefully he's okay. Maybe he didn't, but it did look like a kind of reaction of being struck by the bat. Three-2 the count. Pitch number 71 coming up for Hartman. And a swing and a high pop fly into left center, coming into left fielder Kohler, and he makes the snag at the last second, and the half inning is over. But not before Woodstock picked up 3 runs on 3 runs on 3 hits, and they leave a couple. We're through the top of the third. We go to the bottom half. Strasburg trailing 3-0.
the third from Davidson, left fielder, number 5, Henry Kohler.
So Strasburg in an early 3-0 hole after a long top of the third inning. It'll be 7, 8, 9, Henry Kohler, Gary Giebel, and Armando Albert. Strasburg still looking for their first base runner of the game here, as the left fielder Kohler steps in against John Gillis. And Kohler hits one hard to second and right at him, an Adam ball. And that's how the night's going so far for Strasburg, 1 out. Probably the hardest hit ball of the night.
The catcher from Virginia Tech, number 32, Garrett Ebel.
So 1 up, 1 down. Kohler out of Davidson. We'll go back to the dugout, and that'll bring up Garrick Ebel, the catcher out of Virginia Tech. I mean, he scorched that ball, but right at Jalen Buster at second. So Ebel will bat for the first time tonight. Takes a breaking ball for a ball, 1-0. Gillis, 13 strikes and 4 balls, 17 through 2 1/3. Ebel batting .307. He's 4 for 13 with 1 RBI, and he takes a strike, 1-1. And that's fouled away. He was well late on that, 1-2. Score update around the league. Front Royal leading 3-0 over Winchester, top 3. Purcellville leading Newmarket 2-0, bottom 2. And Covington leading Harrisonburg 3-2, bottom 3. 1-2 to Ebel. And that is fouled away to the right. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Please return the foul balls to the train station. In exchange, you'll get a free spot.
One and 2 to Ebel. And that is lined in the left field over Jack Spike's head. Rounding first, he'll hold there. That's the first base runner of the night and the first hit for Strasburg. It's Garrick Ebel.
Stop from Florida Atlantic, number 3, Armando Albert.
So 1 out single here in the third for Strasburg. That'll bring up the 9-0 hitter and the shortstop, Armando Albert, out of Florida Atlantic University. Albert batting .288. Still looking for that first long ball. He does have 7 RBIs. Pitch is outside, 1-0. Check that, a called strike, 0-1. Okay. Oh and 1. And this is outside. Well outside, 1-1. Gillis, give him credit earlier for Woodstock. He is pumping in the strikes. No doubt about his plan to get ahead and just try to find the spots that will be considered a strike. 1-1. Breaking ball, strike 2. 1-2. When you have a ball strike ratio of 19 strikes to 5 balls, you're doing something right out there. 1-2 to Albert. Breaking ball. Misses. 2-2. A lot of room down that right side. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly into left center. Going back to center fielder Jacoby Long. He will make the catch, and there are 2 outs. That'll flip the lineup back to the top for the Express. Jonah Cox, the second baseman, struck out looking his first time up, will bat here. Dimensions here at First Bank Park, down the lines 300 feet and to straightaway center 365. Considered a home run ballpark, although we haven't seen a whole lot this year. And a pop-up in the infield, but it'll get blown out of the infield, out of play. 0-1. Big jet stream up there tonight. Yeah, gusty. The flag's stuck again, that's why it's not moving. 0-1. And he shows bunt, pulls back for a strike, throw to first, and safe at first. Almost a great back pick by Justin Walks. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count. And Gillis's pitch. Swing and a line drive into right center. That is going to be caught by Tomas Sanchez, saving a run from scoring. And the half inning is over. We're through 3 innings of play from Strasburg, and the Woodstock River Bandits lead the Strasburg Express 3-0.
Buster.
Jalen Buster makes his first plate appearance of the night. He subbed in for Jose Hernandez, who was pulled out of the game after not hustling down the first on a drop third strike. So Buster will bat here in the 7 spot. Buster's out of James Madison University from Roanoke, and the first pitch misses 1-0. Jalen batting a $186 on the year, 5 RBIs, and it's 2-0. Hartman, 72 pitches. Now 73, and pitch number 74 comes up, and that's up 3-0. .30 pitch, and that misses as well. And it's a leadoff walk for the, I guess, 3rd time tonight.
Right fielder, number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
That'll bring up Tomas Sanchez, the right fielder. He saved a run from scoring that last half inning, making a catch towards the gap to rob Jonah Cox of possible extra bases. Sanchez walked and scored his first time up. He led off last inning with the walk. First pitch swinging. Goes after one out of the zone. But can't connect, and it's 0-1. Throw over and back in safely. And he shows bunt, he gets it down. Third base, Denton's going to come in, and he can't make the barehanded play. And for the 3rd inning out of 4 tonight, Woodstock has first and second and nobody out. Sanchez laid down a beautiful bunt. Would have been a heck of a tough play for Denton to make the barehanded snag and get him. So it'll be an infield single, hit number 5 of the night for the River Bandits. And here's Frankie Ritter in another possible bunt situation. Singled and scored a run last inning. Ritter out of Shenandoah wears the number 7. He shows bunt, pulls back, takes a ball, 1-0. Corner's playing in for Strasburg, 1-0. He takes 2-0. Shows bunt again. That's all the way to the backstop, and Buster's got to go for third and get there safely. Runner holds up at first, though. Hartman just doesn't have it tonight. So it'll be a wild pitch, allows Buster to move to third. First and third, nobody out, 3-0 count for Frankie Ritter. No way he shows bunt here, 3-0 count. He doesn't, takes a strike, and it's 3-1. Again, Hartman came in over 14 innings, 18 strikeouts, and an ERA of 1.26. 3-1. Ball four, and I think that probably will wrap things up for Hartman. And George Loss is coming out to get him. Just not Lucas's night here tonight against the River Bandits. Bases loaded, nobody out once again here in the fourth inning. That'll be it. He will leave the ball game, and all 3 runs are his responsibility. So it's going to have a bit of an impact here on Strasburg the next couple of days, going to the bullpen here tonight, and then you've got to turn around and play Woodstock again tomorrow night. So pitching change here in the top of the fourth.
Left fielder, number 6.
So after the pitching change, we're back in the top of the fourth. Still nobody out. Woodstock with the bases loaded. It'll be Hayden Norred coming in a tough situation for the Express. Norred is a 6'2 righty out of Pearl River Community College, and he will face R.J. Stinson. The righty Norred deals, and it's a called strike, 0-1. And after that first pitch, time's called, and Garrick Ebel will go out and talk to him. Norred, one appearance this summer. He has 1 inning, 1 strikeout, and no ERA. All 3 runs on base are Lucas Hartman's, and can't complete his entire line to this point, so we'll hold off from that for the time being. R.J. Stinson batting for the 3rd time already tonight. He walked in the first, singled and scored in the 3rd. 0-1 the count. The righty Norred deals. Breaking ball hit down the third base line. That's going to be a fair ball. 2 runs are going to score. Throw to third base is not in time. Ball gets away all the way to the backstop. And tonight it's just been a disaster. Starting out for the Express, it's 5-0. And moving up on the throw was Stinson. So credit Stinson with 2 RBIs.
DH number 12, Max Galvin.
As Buster scored and Sanchez scored. Frankie Ritter moved up to 3rd. And here's the pitch. That's a called strike. So it'll be a single and an E7, allowing him to move up to 2nd. 2 RBIs on the play. 0-1 the count for Max Galvin. He is 2 for 2 with an RBI, and he takes outside 1-1. One. And a foul back. Sounded very weird coming off the bat. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 3 last inning for Woodstock, 2 this inning. One ball and 2 strikes to Max Galvin. And that is hit off the end of the bat, left side. Coming in is Denton, throwing the first in time, coming home, scoring, and it's 6-0 Woodstock. Good base running by the River Bandits, waiting for the throw to go to first base. And it's 6-0. Frankie Ritter heads up base running. So score at 5-3 with an RBI attached. And that is the first out of the inning. So here is Renzo Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2, a double play and a pop out. The pitch. And that's outside, 1-0. And outside, 2-0. Pitch. Swing and a high fly into right center field. Robinson gets under it, makes the catch. Runner tags for 3rd. Throw to 3rd is going to be cut off, and it'll be out number 2. As moving to 3rd on the throw was Stinson.
31, Jack Spike. Don't forget to go back to the First Bank tent, directly behind the concession stand, sign up for their giveaway, and also they got some nice swag back there.
So Gonzalez is now 0 for 3 tonight. And here's Jack Spike. He drew a huge bases-loaded walk in the 3rd inning. Picked up an RBI. Bats with a man on 3rd and 2 outs in a 6-0 game in the 4th. Norred deals, and it's in the dirt, 1-0. And that is hit foul. One the Spike. That's in the dirt, hits off of Ebel, runners coming home, and he will score. It's 7-0 Woodstock on a wild pitch. So bases are clear now. And a 2-1 count for Spike. Nothing Garrick Ebel could have done there. I mean, it just bounced in front of him, and he did his best. 2-1. Spike takes a strike, and it's 2-2. Woodstock 7 runs on 6 hits and no errors. Strasburg no runs, a hit and an error so far. Looking to end this inning. Half inning, 2-2. Spike takes down low, 3-2. 3-2. And that's a ground ball to third. Denton will play back on it. Long throw to first is in time. And the half inning comes to a close, but not before Woodstock adds to their 3 and puts 4 on the board. It's 7-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Tommy Tavares leads it off for the Express as we go to the home half of the 4th inning. Tavares, Claunch, and Denton, 2-3-4 due up. John Gillis had to sit and wait a long time during that inning. First pitch swinging and popping it up. Second base has been the hot spot. Quickly, 1 out on 1 pitch for the Express. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Cam Claunch, the first baseman. He is 0 for 1.
16, Cam Claunch.
Claunch struck out looking in the first. Gillis deals, and it's inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Way inside, 2-0. Gillis, the righty, comes set. And that's a strike, 2-1. Two-1 is lined to the left. That'll be a base knock for Claunch, his second hit of the night. Got it off the end of the bat. Sweet swing there by Claunch. Stenson comes in the field, and it's a 1-out single here in the bottom half for Strasburg. Time to start chipping away. Zane Denton, third baseman who grounded out to second, his first time up, will take his hacks here. Still waiting for his first home run as a member of the Express as well. And he takes a strike, 0-1.
Got the winners for the First Bank prizes. I'll announce that just as soon as we get a chance.
Oh-1, fouled back, 0-2. Long look in by Gillis. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs.
Right fielder, number 26, Graham Brown.
Graham Brown, the right fielder, will come up. He lined out to second, his only time up. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Gillis has thrown 38 pitches, 30 strikes, and 8 balls through 3 2/3. The 0-1. Fouled away, and it's 0-2. To the count to Graham Brown. Looking to get a hold of one. Runner goes and stops. Pitches a changeup in the dirt, 1-2. I think you look at the runs and hits for Woodstock, 7 runs on 6 hits. Then Strasburg has no runs on 2 hits. What you don't see there are the walks. That's really the big story of this game. Yeah, Woodstock's hit the ball, but I mean the walks have been there. And that's fouled. Hit Brown's bat a couple of times. Once and then somehow bounced and hit it again. It's tough. I mean, the walks come back and get you, and Woodstock they've had good at-bats. They've had timely hitting when they needed them, and their starting pitcher, John Gillis, has been fantastic so far. 1-2. Breaking ball hit right back to the mound. Coming off and charging, throwing the first is in time, and a 1-3 put out to end the bottom of the 4th. Woodstock 7, Strasburg nothing. We go to the 5th inning of play.
The winners of First Bank. Center fielder, number 28, Jacoby Long.
Welcome back to Strasburg. We are on our way to the 5th inning.
Very happy wedding anniversary to Porky and Marcia Bowman. 43 years. Big round of applause for Marcia. Sorry, Porky, we love you.
So it'll be Jacoby Long leading off, and he shows bunt in a 7-0 ball game and fouls it away. It's 0-1. Jacoby Long, Justin Walks, and Jalen Buster due up here in this 5th inning of play. Hayden Norred, 17th pitch of the night, misses. It's 1-1. Strasburg came in a game and a half out of first behind Woodstock as it's fouled in the box. It's 1-2. Newmarket percentage points behind Strasburg in the standings. Newmarket 7-3 in their last 10. Strasburg's 4-6 in their last 10. Woodstock 6-4 in their last 10. 1-2, and that is lined in the left and caught. Nice catch out there and left by Kohler. He kind of went back on it first, then he came in and covered his ground very quickly and made the catch for the first out. It brings up Justin Walks, the catcher. First pitch swinging, ground ball second base. Cox fields, clears to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the 5th inning. So here comes Jalen Buster for the 2nd time tonight.
Number 10, Jalen Buster.
He walked to start last inning, scored last inning. And he will come up here against Norred. First pitch, up high. Final line for Lucas Hartman, 3 innings, 5 hits. 6 runs, all 6 were earned, 5 walks, and 3 strikeouts. 1-0. Line drive in the left center. Robinson on his horse. He lays out, can't get there, and it's going to go to the wall. Rounding first, on his way to second, getting there easily is Jalen Buster. He gets there with a stand-up double. That was a great effort out there in center by Corey Robinson. He used his speed, which is fantastic, and laid out and just couldn't get there. It was perfectly placed out there in left center. So 2-out base runner for Woodstock. They don't want to go down easily. And here's Tomas Sanchez. He's 1 for 1, 2 runs scored, a walk in the 3rd, single in the 4th. And a breaking ball. Misses, 1-0. Norred set. And the 1-0. Inside, and Sanchez able to get out of the way, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to count. Swinging a foul ball over the express dugout, goes off the train station and into the parking lot. Glad no one was standing behind the dugout. Two 2-1. Fastball up high, 3-1. Three-one pitch, misses, ball 4. And it's first and second and 2 outs for Woodstock here in the 5th.
Connie and Paul Fravel, congratulations to you guys as well. Now batting number 7, Frankie Ritter.
Here's Frankie Ritter. He's scored twice tonight, a single in the 3rd, walk and a run in the 4th. Same thing as Tomas Sanchez, just backwards innings. High fly down the left field line in foul territory. Denton giving it a look, and it's caught down there in foul territory near the warning track. And the half inning is over. Woodstock with a couple of 2-out base runners, but they don't score any runs. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Time for Strasburg to try to inch back into this ball game, down 7-0. Woodstock 7, Strasburg nothing after a half-inning water balloon toss battle between
Corey Robinson.
Kyle Ashworth of the River Bandits and Parker Wakeman of the Express. We start the bottom of the 5th inning. John Gillis has been spectacular so far tonight for the River Bandits. First pitch to Corey Robinson, misses, and it's 1-0. One of the count. Robinson a ground out to short his first time up, and he takes down low, 2-0. For Hartman, for Gillis, that was his 11th ball of the night. 33 strikes and 11 balls through 4+ innings. 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. Robinson coming in batting .253. He's 18 for now 72. 2-1. Good hitters count. See if he can get a pitch to hack at. And he does. Backhanded play at shortstop by Ritter. Long throw to first is in time. What a play out there by Frankie Ritter. And Robinson just out at first to start the inning. 1 up, 1 down in the 5th. Here comes Henry Kohler. Kohler is the left fielder. He lined out to second. Seems like where everyone's lining out tonight, right to the second baseman Buster's glove. The lefty Kohler awaits. It's outside. 1-0. The count. And a high pop-up down the right field line. Sanchez coming in. Second baseman coming in, and Buster makes the snag. It wasn't a line out to second, but in the box score, it goes down as a fly out to second, even though it was down the right field line. And there are 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down in the 5th for Strasburg. Here comes Garrick Ebel, the catcher. He's 1 for 1, singled in the 3rd. The pitch, swing and a miss. Bottom 4, Front Royal leading Winchester 7-3. Bottom 4, Percival leading Newmarket 3-1, and top 6, Harrisonburg and Covington tied at 5. 0-1 the count to Ebel. One of the 2 hits tonight for Strasburg, and time's called. Oh, 1, strike called, 0-2, and Gillis on his landing. It's like something happened with his ankle. Don't know if he got stuck or slipped, but he's talking to the dugout from the mound. Charlie Shepard, the pitching coach, was about to come out and check on him. He's kind of wincing a little bit. See if he's all right. 0-2 the count. Gillis steals, and that misses. 1-2. He comes set at the belt. And the 1-2. Outside, did he go? No, he didn't. In my opinion, wasn't relatively close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. Swing and a high fly into right center field. On his horse is Jacoby Long. He makes the catch. And the Express go down 1, 2, 3. We are through 5 innings of ball tonight from Strasburg. The River Bandits lead the Express 7-0. We go to the top of the sixth inning. R.J. Stinson, the leadoff man in the lineup, will start things off in the inning for the Woodstock River Bandits. R.J. Stinson has batted 3 times tonight, but technically 2 at-bats. He walked in the first and hammers one to left, and R.J. Stinson has hit a long home run. Woodstock leads 8-0. My goodness, he got a hold of that one. For RJ, that's his first home run of the year. He's got 3 RBIs tonight. He's 3 for 3, and he scored 3 runs. Absolutely crushed that baseball.
Batters, the DH, number 12, Max Galvin.
So 8-0 here in the 6th. And here is Max Galvin. He is 2 for 3 tonight, and he pops one up out of play. It's 0-1. Singled in the first, singled and picked up an RBI in the third, and picked up an RBI on a ground out in the fourth. 0-1. And he hits one to first, Claunch Fields. He will take it himself, 3 unassisted, and there's 1 out in the top of the 6th. 1 down here in the inning, and here comes Renzo Gonzalez, the first baseman. He's 0 for 3.
First baseman, number 29, Renzo Gonzalez.
First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Well, make sure you're with us in the 7th inning. We'll do our history for you on this day in baseball history. July 7th, as the 1-0 pitch is outside, 2-0. Just a reminder that the Valley League All-Star game will be on July 17th from Front Royals, Bing Crosby Stadium, as that pitch is hit up the middle off the mound, fielded it short by Albert. Throw to first is in time. And after the home run, back-to-back outs here in the 6th.
Third baseman, number 31, Jack Spike.
Jack Spike, the third baseman, comes up, strikeout looking, an RBI walk, bases loaded RBI walk in the third, and a ground out in the fourth. So again, the All-Star game will be July 17th. That's a Sunday at 7 o'clock. Swing and a miss. You can find out more information at valleyleaguebaseball.com. Home Run Derby at 5. Hall of Fame inductees, or Hall of Fame induction at 6:30. The game's at 7. That misses, 1-1. One to Spike, and way inside, he's got a tiptoe out of the way, 2-1. And time called. Two-one to Spike. 8-0 Woodstock, top 6. And Spike swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beautiful night here in Strasburg. That's down and into the dirt. Well, weather-wise, it's a beautiful night. About an hour and a half into tonight's ball game. As the 3-2 pitch is a ground ball to third. Denton will field, throw it to first in time, and the half inning is over. 3 consecutive outs after the long ball allowed by Norred to R.J. Stinson. We go to the last of the 6. Strasburg is down 8-0. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Armando Albert will lead it off for Strasburg. He's the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a fly out to center. This is only a second at-bat of the game as we are starting the 6th inning. First pitch. Breaking ball, strike one. 0-1. Gillis, 5+ innings now. He's got 54 pitches, 40 strikes, and 14 balls. 0-1. Breaking ball. This time up high, 1-1. Take a trip around the big leagues, check out some scores and such in just a second. 1-1. And that misses. Out of the bigs, Pirates beat the Reds earlier 4-2. Astros beat the Royals 5-2. Phillies beat the Nationals 5-3. Currently in action, Pirates lead the Reds 1-0. Bottom 4, game 2 of their doubleheader. 2-1. That's outside 3-1. Bottom 5, the Orioles lead the Angels 2-0. Bottom 4, Mets 6, Marlins nothing. Top 5, Yankees 5, Red Sox 2. Bottom 4, Cardinals and Braves tied and nothing. 3-1 to Albert. And that's up high, ball 4. So finally a free base given by John Gillis. First walk of the night coming in the 6th inning. Top of the lineup coming up for Strasburg, Jonah Cox. If this is the time for an 8-run comeback, then it better start now. You can get 2 here, 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th to go to extras, and then the pitch. That's a change-up down low, 1-0, and suddenly Gillis throwing some balls, which typically would be no big deal, but it's just unusual for him, as good as he's been, getting ahead of almost everybody. 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Again, Gillis came into this ball game. He'd only thrown 1 inning this summer for Woodstock, and it was an inning of 2 strikeouts and no runs allowed. So it's a big jump from 1 inning to 5 innings here tonight, trying to get the first out here in the 6th. 2-0. That's up and in, 3-0. And time called, and Frankie Ritter with a smile on his face is going to jog in and talk to Gillis, the pitcher. That's going to give the bullpen some time to get ready. Not sure if they signaled in to tell him to do that, or he's just making a heads-up play out there by slowing the action to try to get the bullpen action sped up. 3-0 to Jonah Cox. He will have the red light, almost 150% chance of that. 3-0. And he's up, and the pitch is up and then almost hits him. And suddenly back-to-back walks for Gillis and Strasburg with
the DH number 13, Tommy Navarro.
Really their first action of the night here in the ball game. And Charlie Shepard, the pitching coach, will come out and talk to Gillis. We'll take a quick 60-second break. So after the meeting at the mound, we are back. Tommy Tavares will bat. Runners on first and second, and nobody out for Strasburg. Down 8-0 in the home half of the 6th inning of play. Tavares, a strikeout looking and a line out to second. Tonight, the first pitch is a swing and a miss, 0-1. Owen won the count to Tommy Tavares. And he takes a ball, 1-1. So, a couple of walks to start this sixth inning for Strasburg. They only have 2 hits on the night. One by Klonch and one by Ebel. Albert at second, Cox at first. And that's a strike. Breaking ball touches the outside corner, 1-2. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
First baseman, number 16, Cam Clunch.
And there's one out here in the sixth. And that's going to be it for Gillis. Mike Bocock is coming to get him. He already made the move. He's calling for, I think, the righty. Well, the umpire's raising his left arm, so we'll see. Pitching change from Strasburg. Woodstock is going to the bullpen. We'll be back after this.
Clunch.
Pitching change from Strasburg. Woodstock goes to the pen for the first time tonight. It'll be Stephen Pena. Pena is a 5'10 lefty out of Eastfield College. He is from Hockley, Texas. Hockley, Texas. And he will face Cam Klonch, mid on first and second and one out. Those two runners are on the responsibility of John Gillis, who left the game after a fantastic start. Kind of wearing down, I guess, in this inning, but he was lights out. The pitch to Klonch, way outside, 1-0. Claunch is 1 for 2 tonight, struck out looking in the first, singled to left in the fourth. Strasburg looking to get on the board here. Home run would work. 1-0. That's outside 2-0. Pena coming into the game with fantastic numbers. 17 and a third innings pitched, 18 strikeouts, and a 0 ERA. He has not allowed an earned run in almost 18 innings this year. Woodstock's got some hitting, but really their pitching is what makes them stand out. But it's 3-0. The count to Claunch with Zane Denton on deck. If a walk here and Denton could come up and make a dent in the lead. 3-0. And that's a strike, 3-1. Claunch awaits the 3-1 from Pena. Down low, ball 4, and it sets the stage for a possible big knock here for Zane Denton as he will come up.
Number 19, Zane Denton.
So 3 walks in the inning for Woodstock, and all of a sudden the bases are loaded for Strasburg with 1 out for Denton, who would like to get on the board here tonight. He's a switch hitter. He's transferring to the University of Tennessee, and he takes a strike. It's 0-1. Zane is a 6-foot switch hitting righty out of Brentwood, Tennessee. The lefty's 0-1. That's a changeup in the dirt, 1-1. Denton coming in, batting .235, no home runs, but he did have 6 RBIs. 1-1. Swing and a high fly into center. He just missed it. Center fielder now coming in to make the catch. Tagging home and scoring, and Strasburg's on the board. It's 8-1. So Zane Denton got a hold of one. He just missed it, though. It could have been really damaging, but Albert scores from third. Everyone else has to hold up, so a sac fly and an RBI for Denton. First run coming across for Strasburg tonight. There are 2 outs, and here's Grant Brown, the right fielder. 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Spike will get it, tag third, and the half inning is over. So Woodstock has some control issues in the inning, but for the most part, it does not bother them in the slightest. They do allow a run, the first of the night, as Strasburg is on the board. They didn't even have a hit in the inning, but they will leave a couple. And through 6 innings tonight, out of the North Division and the Valley Baseball League, Woodstock leads at 8-1. We go to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be a new pitcher for Strasburg, Kyle Demai, out of the University of Pittsburgh in Wexford, Pennsylvania. The 6'2 righty will come in, and he'll have a new catcher as well. It'll be Ty Hooks to come in out for Garrick Ebel. Ty Hooks is out of Winthrop. First pitch swinging is Jacoby Long, and it's 0-1. Long tonight 0 for 3, does have an RBI and a stolen base. 0-1 from Demai. Shows bunt, can't connect, and it's 0-2. Demai, 12 innings pitched this summer, 13 strikeouts and a .75 ERA. (0-2), and breaking ball misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's the 7th inning, and that means it's history time here from Strasburg. Some of you that are Woodstock fans may recognize that from the Woodstock broadcast, as that one misses 2-2. That's exactly where I got this from. Good friend Craig Orndorff, the play-by-play voice of the River Bandits, does this, I think, in the 7th inning. So we're very much alike in that sense. 2-2. Demai allows a line drive base hit into left. Jacoby Long, first hit of the night for him, and Woodstock just continues to put the bat on the ball tonight.
The catcher, number 22, Justin Watts.
Leadoff single for Woodstock here in the 7th. It brings up Justin Walks, the catcher. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. We will begin tonight in 1918 on this day, July 7, 1918. Rabbit Moranville gets a 10-day leave from the Navy and hits .316 in 11 games for the Braves before going back to sea. As that pitch misses to Justin Walks, it's 1-1. Demai deal, swing and a miss, 1-2. Today, 1923, Cleveland scores in every inning against the Boston Red Sox, but playing at home, the team does not bat in the 9th. In the 8 innings, they run up an American League record 27 runs, including 13 in the 6th, for a 27-3 win over the Boston Red Sox. That pitch is fouled back by Justin Walks, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Woodstock, 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. Strasburg, a run, 2 hits, and an error. Walks takes, and it's outside, 2-2. Two to the lefty, and that's down low. Count is full, 3-2. We got started tonight at 7:01, coming up on the 2-hour mark of tonight's ball game, just a few minutes. 3-2, and a ground ball to short. Albert's going to charge. He's going to go to second on the toss for 1. Cox back to first, not in time. The ball trickles away, but getting the lead runner at second for the first out, as Long will go back to the dugout, and reaching on the fielder's choice is Justin Walks. Comes Jalen Buster, the shortstop. He is 1 for 2 tonight. Actually, 1 for 1. He came into the ball game, walked his first time up, and then doubled. He's also scored a run. The righty Buster awaits and takes outside. Great block by the catcher Hooks, 1-0. Today in 1931, the Browns and the White Sox play a 12-inning game in which not a single strikeout is recorded. It's the longest whiffless game in Major League history. Chicago won the game 10-9 as Buster whiffs at 1. It's 1-1. Look at the sky. Some pink spots are popping out, kind of looking like cotton candy out there. And then the moon's up there. You can barely see it, tucked in behind the cloud cover. 1-1. Demai deal, swing and a miss from Buster out of James Madison University, 1-2. Today in 1933, Philly second baseman Mickey Finn dies following an abdominal operation. One, two, and Buster takes up high, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Buster goes down swinging for out number 2 here in the 7th inning. Brings up Tomas Sanchez. He's been on 3 times tonight. 2 walks, a single, and 2 runs scored.
Batting number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
Today in 1949, Dave Kozlow hits the first 2 home runs of his career while beating the Phillies 11-3 at the Polo Grounds. And the first pitch is a called strike to Tomas Sanchez. It's 0-1. And same spot, different pitch, called strike, 0-2. And what I mean by different pitch, it was a fastball this time, not an all-speed pitch. DMI deals outside. Today in 1963, third baseman Jim Ray Hart debuts with the Giants, singling and doubling during a 15-inning 4-3 squeaker over the Cardinals at Candlestick Park. In the second game, he suffers a broken collarbone when hit by Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson threw the fastball very fast as that pitch is fouled away, and I can see how his collarbone was broken when a guy is throwing 98, 99, 100 plus, and it hits your collarbone. 1-2 to Sanchez with 2 outs in the 7th. The pitch, swing and a miss, and Kyle Demai comes in and does the job in the top of the 7th. Woodstock does pick up a leadoff single, but he's left out there. And we go to the last of the 7th inning. Strasburg trailing Woodstock 8-1. Corey Robinson leads it off for the Express as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing 8-1. New first baseman in the ball game for the River Bandits, Jacob Williams, will substitute in for Renzo Gonzalez. Back onto the mound for another inning of work is Steven Pena. First pitch is fouled back by Robinson. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 tonight with 2 ground outs to shortstop. The 0-1. That's up high, 1-1.
The winner of the 50-50 was Clifton Wilson. Congratulations.
Today, 1970, Roberto Clemente's rooftop shot foils Philly, breaking a 2-2 tie as Pittsburgh prevails 4-2. Clemente's homer, reports by the Pittsburgh press, that a long blast to the roof of Connie Mack Stadium, double-decked left field seats, was his fifth in the last 5 days. Clemente is on a 14-for-23 streak. That was back on this day in 1970, Mr. Roberto Clemente. 3 balls and a strike to Corey Robinson, and he swings and misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, and Corey Robinson goes down on strikes for the first out here in the 7th.
Left fielder number 5, Henry Kohler.
Henry Kohler will bat, a line out to second and a fly out to second. Pitch misses. Today in 1979, Mike Schmidt homers in his first 3 at-bats for the Phillies to give him a Major League record, tying 4 straight over 2 games. Flies to the warning track in his next at-bat as the Phillies lose that day 8-6 to the Giants. Schmidt homers 3 more times in the next 3 games to tie the National League record of 7 home runs in 5 games. 2-0. And that is lined hard in the right field, and that'll be a 1-out single for Henry Kohler. First hit of the night for him. 4th hit overall for Strasburg. Actually, that's the 3rd hit of the night. They've been hard to come by.
Batting number 11, Ty Hooks.
Pena has thrown 18 pitches now through an inning plus. Actually, yes, through an inning since he came out last inning to throw. 8 strikes, 10 balls. Here's Ty Hooks batting for the first time tonight. And Ty takes down an end 1-0. Hooks is out of Winthrop in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Comes in batting .276 with 11 RBIs. And that misses. Today in 1993, Mets pitcher Brett Saberhagen throws a firecracker under a table near reporters at Shea Stadium, but no one was hurt. To the righty Hooks, and he takes, inside for a strike, 2-1. And Ty fouls it away. Today in 1999, the Rockies tie a 1903 Major League record by scoring in 15 consecutive innings. Phillies ace Curt Schilling ends the streak on July 7th, 1999. Count is 2-2 to Ty Hooks. Man on first, 1 out, bottom 7. Strasburg trailing Woodstock 8-1 here on the first game of a back-to-back matchup between these two. That's way up high, 3-2 now. Full count coming up. Kohler at first. And it's fouled back. Good battle here. Today in 2008, the then Cleveland Indians deal the 2007 American League Cy Young winner CC Sabathia to the Brewers. Sabathia, leading the American League in strikeouts at the time, is exchanged for prospect slugger Matt Laporta, hard-throwing reliever Rob Bryson, struggling Zach Jackson, and a player to be named later. 3-2 again. Pena set, and he'll throw over to first, just a lob. And Kohler's back in safely, still 3-2. Next pitch will be pitch number 7 of the at-bat between Pena and Ty Hooks. 3-2, and that's up high, ball 4. Ty Hooks draws the walk. He always puts together in a professional at-bat. And it's first and second, and nobody out for the Express. Or sorry, first and second, one out for the Express, and here's Armando Albert. This is his second at-bat of the night, third plate appearance. Flew out in the third, walked and scored in the sixth. Lefty-lefty matchup here. And he takes down low. Today in 2010, this makes me feel old for some reason. Rookie Buster Posey hits 2 home runs, including his first career grand slam in a San Fran 15-2 win over Milwaukee. Tim Lincecum struck out 10 and went 7 innings in that game. 1-0, and that's going to be called a strike. Albert didn't like it, 1-1. Looked like it was up in the zone, but called a strike nevertheless. The lefty Pena deals. That's outside, 2-1. Two and one the count. Up and in, almost got him. 3-1. Next history note coming from 2014, and this is a pretty interesting one, in my opinion. We'll wait after this pitch, pending a possible double play ball. 3-1 the count. And he takes ball 4. Just down low. Bases are loaded. 1 out for Strasburg here in the 7th.
Second baseman, number 30, Jonah Cox.
And we've got a meeting at the mound as Jonah Cox comes up, and here's that history note for you. On this day in baseball history in 2014, the Angels defeat the Blue Jays 5-2 to even their all-time record at 4,272 wins and 4,272 losses with 3 ties. The first time the franchise of the Angels had been at the 500 mark since starting off their inaugural 1961 season at 1-1. So the Angels, as a franchise, started at 1-1, and they did not get back to 500 from 1961 to 2014 as a team. It's just mind-boggling. They were the Anaheim Angels, now the Los Angeles Angels. So, Jonah Cox will bat. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, a lineout, and a walk. He will bat here with the bases loaded and 1 out. Strasburg down by 7. First pitch is a strike. They've got to start chipping away again. 0-1. 0-1. Swing and a foul back. Today in 2018, a high-scoring day in the majors. Mark Reynolds ties the National Club record with 10 RBIs and an 18-4 victory over the Marlins. The Diamondbacks set a franchise record by scoring 20, beating the Padres 20-5. Red Sox beat the Royals that day 15-4. Soft grounder to third. It's a foul ball. So, yeah, a lot of the baseball must have been juiced that year or something. It's not juice anymore. That's for darn sure. And it's 0-2 to Jonah Cox. Swing and a foul back. And with that final mark from 2018, that'll wrap up our history facts for you on this day in baseball history, July 7th. All I have to say is if you're an Angels fan, after seeing that stat, been a long road to get back to 500 as a all-time record, and that's fouled away. Still 0-2. Speaking of the Angels, they are trailing the Baltimore Orioles 4-0 in the bottom of the 6th. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He went after a ball way up in the zone, and there are 2 outs in the 7th.
DH number 13, Tommy Tavares.
So 2 outs in the 7th inning for Strasburg, and that'll bring up Tommy Tavares, the DH. He's 0 for 3. A strikeout looking, a line out, and a strikeout swinging. And that misses 1-0. And a hard ground ball up the middle. Ritter there, tossed to second in time. And Strasburg, 2 outs. Or they had bases loaded, 1 out, and cannot score any runs. We are through 7, off to the 8th. Woodstock holding on to their commanding 8-1 lead here out of the Valley Baseball League. New pitcher for Strasburg as we go to the top of the 8th. It'll be Zach Alston. Alston is a 6'2" righty out of Southampton, Pennsylvania, and he will take over here. And the top of the 8th, he will face 9-1-2, Ritter, Stenson, and Galvin. First pitch misses 1-0. Alston, 8 innings, 16 strikeouts, and a 5.63 ERA. And that is hit well in the left on his horse, and making the catch is the left fielder Kohler, and there's 1 out.
Left fielder number 6, R.J. Stenson.
Back to the top of the lineup, it's R.J. Stenson. He's yet to be retired tonight. A walk in the first, single and a run scored in the third, single and 2 runs driven in and a run scored in the fourth, solo home run and RBI and a run scored in the sixth. So he's doing pretty well for himself tonight, the righty and the left fielder. The pitch from Alston, breaking ball. Oh, great pitch in there, strike 1. Alston deals, swing and a miss. He's got a very electric fastball. He can hit, I believe, 96 with it. Power slider, and when he's on, he does very well. His last outing was very rough for him. Really the first bad outing he's had all year, and that's why his ERA's inflated. Fastball, ground ball to second. Cox Fields tosses it the first in time. Stenson well late on that, and he was just emergency hacked at it, and he's out for the first time tonight. And let's see, we've got number 5 batting here. It's Kyle Ashworth, who was in the water balloon contest earlier. So we weren't told, but we can tell there's somebody new batting. Ashworth takes a strike. It's 0-1. On the year, he's 1 for 19. The pitch, that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. One, and that misses. 2-1. Woodstock 8, Strasburg 1, top of the 8th inning. And he thinks that hit him. He's running away. Oh, and now they're calling it back. Umpire said, no, it didn't. Come on back. Yeah, check his shoe and see. Three 3-1 the count. Ashworth. So 3 balls and a strike to Ashworth. The pitch. Strike 2, 3-2. And ball 4. Hooks couldn't hold on to it, so he gets the base anyways on the 2-out walk. And that'll bring up Jacob Williams, the first baseman.
24, Jacob Williams.
Williams is from Middle Tennessee State University. He's from Lynchburg, Virginia, 6'3", and he takes down low. 1-0 the count. Fastball, strike called, 1-1. One pitch, breaking ball well outside from Zach Alston, 2-1. Ashworth takes his lead at first. 2-1 pitch. And that misses, 3-1. Three-one pitch, and down low, ball 4. First and second, still only still 2 outs here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Jack Spike, the third baseman. Oh, pinch hitter. 26 is coming in.
Number 26, Braden Forchick.
Braden Forchick will bat for Jack Spike. Runners on first and second and 2 outs. And Forchick, check swing, foul ball, 0-1. Braden is out of Florida, Southwestern State, from Boca Raton, Florida. 6'1", 175. The righty Alston set. And the 0-1. This is down and in, 1-1. Ball got stuck in Hook's mitt, and he had to punch it out and then chase it out as it rolled towards the mound, 1-1. One is a called strike on the outer part, 1-2. Again, these two teams will fight it out again tomorrow night at Woodstock, a 7 o'clock start. 1-2 to Forchick, the pinch hitter, inside as he has to get out of the way, 2-2. Forchick batting a .151 on the year, 5 for 33 with 3 RBIs. Two. Swinging a chopper off the plate down the third base line, and Alston had to quickly pick it up. It almost rolled back fair. Woodstock thinks it was fair, but it really was picked up foul. But it had to spin. If he didn't pick it back up, it would have come back fair. Woodstock claiming it was fair. And it's 2-2. Two pitch to Forchick. Strike 3 called on the inner part, and he goes down looking, and the half inning is over. Line out, ground out, back-to-back walks. Woodstock strands 2. We go to the last of the 8. Strasburg trailing 8-1. Cam Clunch leads it off for the Express, trailing 8-1 as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Clunch, Denton, and Brown. Clunch is 1 for 2 tonight, and he takes up high. Struck out looking in the first, singled in the 4th, walked in the 6th. Pena's still on the mound, 1-0, and a swing and a foul towards the River Bandits dugout. Play is made by the starting pitcher, John Gillis. It's 1-1. He's doing it all tonight. Check swing, he went around, and it's 1-2. One, two, the count. And breaking ball way up high. Around the league, Front Royal leading Winchester 11-3, bottom of the 7th inning. Covington on top of Harrisonburg, 8-6, top 9. And bottom 7, Percival leading Newmarket 3-1. 2-2. Breaking ball up and in. And last few innings, I guess Woodstock, it's not that they're getting hit around, it's just been control. A lot of walks the last couple of innings. Putting really the Express in a great position to get some big hits. They just haven't taken advantage. 3-2 is a ground ball right side. Williams hustling to get it. He throws it to first, covering the bag in time. Great play all around there between Williams and the pitcher covering. 3-1 on the putout. And there's one out here in the 8th inning. And here comes Zane Denton. He is 0 for 2.
Number 19, Zane Denton.
Zane grounded out to second in the 2nd inning. Struck out swinging in the 4th and hit a sac fly. Picked up an RBI in the 6th, and I guess that'll be it for Pena. He hit his pitch limit, I'm assuming. Let's see where he's at. 22 strikes, 22 balls. I'm guessing 45 is his number. So Pena will leave the game after a very solid outing. Two hits, a run. Sorry, 1 hit. No runs. 3 walks and 2 strikeouts.
Woodstock from Shenandoah, number 20, Jacob Favor.
And Jacob Favor will come in to pitch, and we'll take a quick break. So, again, Jacob Favor will take over for Woodstock with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Favor six-foot righty from Shenandoah University. He's out of Chesapeake, Virginia. And he will face Zane Denton. First pitch, and pretty good velocity on that pitch, but it missed outside, 1-0. Favor on the season, 13 1/3 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts and a 7.43 ERA. 1-0. Swing and a line drive right to short. Frankie Ritter goes down on a knee. I mean, that's been all night long. Adding balls to everyone. And there are 2 outs in the bottom of half. Comes Graham Brown, the right fielder. He's 0 for 3. He's lined out to second once. Grounded out back to the pitcher and grounded to third for the force, 5 unassisted. Pitch is a strike, 0-1. From the windup, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. 1-1. Time called. I think Graham Brown had a bug attached to his neck right before he was about to stand in there and take the pitch. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Brown coming in 4 for 35 this summer. 2 of his 4 hits are home runs. He has 6 RBIs. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. Catcher walks, could not hold on. Still 1-2. One-two pitch. Swing and a pop-up out of play. Still a ball and 2 strikes. One-two. And that skips to the plate. A couple of feet short. 2-2. Two pitches inside, and the count's full. 3-2. I'm feeling a temperature change here. And Brown will step out. The Bugs are still trying to recover from the fireworks that zapped a lot of them out, the smoke and such. 3-2 again, favor to Brown, and that is a swing and a high fly to left field, going back to the wall, and it is gone. Graham Brown hits a home run, and Strasburg picks up another run. It's 8-2. So, give an RBI to Graham Brown. He hit it well to left and got it over the wall. Two outs in the 8th for Corey Robinson. 4th hit of the night for Strasburg. Robinson's 0 for 3 tonight, and make that 1 for 4. A hard hit single up the middle. So back-to-back hits, a home run and a single here in the bottom of the 8th for Strasburg. Here comes Henry Kohler. He's 1 for 3. So Strasburg in another spot here where a home run would get them within 4. They had that opportunity earlier and just couldn't get guys in. The lefty Robinson, the batter Robinson's at first. The batter Kohler now takes a strike, 0-1. Thirteenth pitch of the inning for Favor, and that's outside. He's actually only recorded 1 out so far. He came in with 2 outs here in the inning after a ground out and a line out. One. That's in the dirt, and that'll be a wild pitch as Robinson will move up to second. I guess if anything in this game, with these two teams playing tomorrow night, although Strasburg's still down by 6 runs, you feel much better about yourself tomorrow night, no matter where you finish tonight. If it's 8-4, 8-2, Strasburg can get any closer. You feel better than being skunked 8-0. 2-1 to Kohler. And he was well out in front of that breaking ball, swinging and miss 2-2. Again, these two will play tomorrow night. Robert Kelly, probable starter for the Express. He's 3-0. And Kellen Hoover, 4-0, is probable tomorrow night for Woodstock. As another ball's in the dirt. And moving to third on another wild pitch is Robinson. So a battle of two undefeated pitchers scheduled to throw tomorrow night in Woodstock. Full count, 3-2 coming up to Kohler. And inside, ball 4. And a walk. So back-to-back-to-back base runners here in the 8th.
11, Ty Hooks.
Still 2 outs.
Express will be on the road tomorrow night at Woodstock, and then Saturday night Front Royal, Sunday doubleheader at Covington.
So first and third 2 outs for Ty Hooks. He walked in his only at bat tonight. The pitch. That's up high, 1-0. Favor just having trouble right now, but he only needs an out to get out of this and send this game to the 9th inning. 18 pitches through a third of an inning, 9 strikes and 9 balls. 1-0 to the catcher, Hooks. Up high for a called strike, 1-1. Hooks, 11 RBIs on the year. 1-1 and strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Kohler at first, Robinson's at third. Runner goes, the pitch is outside, throw to second, and they call him out. And the half inning is over. Called stealing at second, we go to the 9th, 8-2, Woodstock. Off to the 9th, Hunter Smith will pinch hit for Woodstock to start the top half. He will take the spot of Jacoby Long, assuming he will stay in the game in center, but we'll see. Hunter Smith, 5'10" righty out of Wharton County Junior College from Spring, Texas, as the pitch misses from Zach Alston, and it's 1-0. Kyle Demey for Strasburg went an inning, allowed a hit, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. 1-0 to Smith. Inside, 2-0. Woodstock 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Strasburg 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. 2-0. Smith hits a ground ball to second. Cox down onto a knee, and just in time. And scored 4-3 for the first out here in the 9th. And here comes Justin. Nope. It's going to be Albert Espinoza, so all sorts of changes now. So Espinoza from Palm Beach State College will come into bat for Justin Wachs. The pitch misses. It's 1-0. Hunter Smith, the last batter, came in with a .272 average. He's now 12 for 45 on the year. 1-0 and a swing and a miss. Espinoza batting a .194, 7 for 36 with 3 RBIs. With that strike, Alston is now at 27 pitches, 13 strikes, and 14 balls. 1-1. Alston throws it past him. It's 1-2. Zach, again, with his high velocity, and when he's got control of it, not many guys can hit him. Very good fastball. From the stretch, Espinoza awaiting the pitch from Zach Alston. Fastball up high, 2-2. Two, and that's inside. 3-2. Got some people behind the plate, some Strasburg personnel, and then some others with the radar guns out to see Zach Alston and what he can throw and how hard he can throw. 3-2. Strike 3 looking. Espinoza's putting his hand on his shoulder, on his waist, I should say, and he couldn't believe it. He'll walk back to the dugout. Close pitch, but Alston got the call, and there are 2 outs. And here's Jalen Buster.
Batting number 10, Jalen Buster.
Buster came into the game very early after Jose Hernandez didn't run down the first on a drop third strike. Mike Bocock went over to talk to him, and Hernandez tried to go back out to play his position, and Mike Bocock said, nope, you're going to come back in with me, and that was the end of his night. First pitch to Jalen Buster out of JMU is a strike, 0-1. Again, Alston, very good fastball, very good breaking ball. When he has command, he throws it hard. It's got a lot of break on it, and it's tough for hitters to hit. 0-1. There it is again. This time it's in the dirt, 1-1. It's a slider. See if he'll challenge him with the fastball here. He does, and it's outside. And the 2-1 is in there, 2-2. Two to Buster. Swing and a miss, and Zach Alston throws it right by him, and the half inning is over. So we head to the bottom of the ninth inning. Strasburg needs a lot. They're going to need a touchdown. They're going to need 6. 8-2 as we go to the bottom of the ninth. We're off to the bottom of the ninth inning. Strasburg down 8-2. Ty Hooks will come back to the batter's box after he was there when Kohler was caught stealing at second base. To end the eighth, it'll be Hooks, Albert, and Cox. At least that's who scheduled to bat here in the ninth. New pitcher for Woodstock in a non-save situation. It's Dario Herrera, the lefty out of William Carey, and the first pitch misses. It's 1-0. Herrera, 11 2/3 this year, 9 strikeouts and a 3.08 ERA. That's way outside, 2-0. And that's a called strike. Long games tonight around the league. Bottom 8, Front Royal 11, Winchester 4. Top of the 10th, Harrisonburg 8, Covington 8. Bottom 8 and Newmarket that started at 7:30. Cannons lead the Rebels 5-1. That pitch to Hooks misses, and it's 3-1. Again, Charlottesville and Waynesboro rained out tonight. (3-1) and called strike. Hooks didn't like it. He was on his way to first base, and the count's 3-2. The pitch. Ball 4. Just missed.
Shortstop, number 3, Armando Albert.
So Hooks draws the leadoff walk. Here's Armando Albert, the shortstop, a fly out, 2 walks and a run scored tonight. First pitch from Herrera is a strike, 0-1. Herrera, pretty solid velocity on the 4-seam. The lefty deals, and it's a check swing foul off to the left, and it's 0-2. Woodstock, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Strasburg, 2 runs, 5 hits, and an error. Albert batting 1,000 this year against Herrera, the 0-2. And a ground ball to the pitcher. This could be two. They're going to go to second for one, back to first, and not in time. They do get the out at second base, and it's the first out here in the ninth inning. So Hooks is out at second on the fielder's choice, and Albert will reach.
Now batting number 30, Jonah Cox.
Back to the top of the lineup, it's Jonah Cox, the second baseman. Struck out a couple of times tonight, walked in the sixth, lined out to right in the third. The pitch, he shows bunt and takes a ball, 1-0. And inside 2-0. A2 bottom 9 here on the 7th of July in 2022. 2-0 the count and the pitch. And that misses 3-0. Well, Strasburg needs multiple bloops and multiple blasts, and they're back in it. See if they'll take the walk here. Runner going, and he'll go back, and it's ball 4. First and second and one out for Strasburg.
Now batting number 13, Tommy Tavares.
And it brings up Tommy Tavares. It's not that Strasburg's hit the ball well tonight, but just thinking about the last 3 or 4 innings, how many free passes Woodstock's given up, and Strasburg's just not taking advantage tonight. I mean, it's so many free passes. You didn't see any hardly at all through the first 5 or 6 innings from Woodstock. And there's another one. It sounded like it hit him. Pitch is inside, and it's just going to be a ball. 1-0. Dario Herrera, the lefty, comes set. And the 1-0 pitch. Inside. Oh my, called a strike. The catcher slid inside and they called it. Tavares can't believe it. 1-1. Catcher moved, I mean, literally his body moved to the inside quadrant. 1-1. And that is line foul and out of play, and it's 1-2. I said it earlier and I'll say it again. It's been that kind of night. One and two to Tommy Tavares, the DH out of the University of Pittsburgh. And a foul back. He got a piece. Good at bat brewing here. Pitch number 5 will be coming up here in just a second for Tommy Tavares. One, two. That's up the ladder, 2-2. But if you're Strasburg, again, you want to feel good going into tomorrow night, and that also means possibly making Woodstock burn another reliever here in tonight's ball game. 2-2. That's outside. Oh, and they ring him up. Oh, my. Strike 3 looking. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting number 16, Cam Clunch.
Tavares, the victim of a strike 3 looking. And Strasburg's last hope here in the 9th is Cam Clunch. A single, a strikeout looking, a walk, and a ground out. The first pitch. Swing and a pop-up. This should do it. Third base side. And the Woodstock River Bandits win tonight's ball game by a final score of 8-2. A game that lasted 2 hours and 56 minutes. Strasburg falls to 15-12, and Woodstock is 18-10, River Bandits continue to play really good baseball here in 2022. They will play again tomorrow night as Strasburg will be at Woodstock for a 7 o'clock start. Kellen Hoover is the probable starter for the River Bandits, and Robert Kelly is the probable starter for the Strasburg Express. Winning pitcher tonight in this ball game is John Gillis for Woodstock. The losing pitcher, Strasburg's Lucas Hartman, and no save for tonight's ball game. Woodstock 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors, and Strasburg 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. One of those ball games for the Express. It just couldn't get off the ground, and Woodstock made him pay. Leading the way for Strasburg tonight, Cam Claunch 1 for 4. Graham Brown, Corey Robinson, and Henry Kohler also had a hit tonight. Only RBIs, Denton with 1 and Brown with 1. For Woodstock, led at the plate, R.J. Stinson was 3 for 4 with 4 runs and 3 RBIs. Also had a walk. Jalen Buster was 1 for 3. Tomas Sanchez was 1 for 2 with a couple of runs scored. And Frankie Ritter was 1 for 3. That'll do it for tonight's coverage of Valley Baseball League action from Strasburg. The Express fall to 15-12. And Woodstock is 18-10. Make sure you tune in to Woodstock's Facebook page and YouTube tomorrow night as the Express will be in Woodstock to take on the River Bandits. We appreciate you joining us here tonight from Strasburg on the 7th of July in 2022. Woodstock's 18-10 and Strasburg falls to 15-12. This is Kyle Gutschall signing off for the 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.